On Saturday, the UK and its Commonwealth will celebrate the coronation of King Charles. It is the first coronation since Queen Elizabeth's in 1953. Not many people have a personal connection with that day 70 years ago, but two West Michigan women do, thanks to their grandfather. 13 on Your Side's Matt Gard explains.
He was a very stoic, very serious man, and I think he took it to heart. He really was going to stand for his country.
Lucilo Prospero Ayuso was from Belize, or British Honduras, as it was known in the early 20th century. He was a businessman, an active member of his community, and a justice of the peace.
Our dad said that every Sunday his dad would go and see and make sure that the prisoners were treated justly.
In 1937, Ayuso was there when the British Commonwealth welcomed its new monarch, King George VI.
He was invited to go to the coronation because he was a prominent businessman and had a lot of interest in politics.
Then, in 1953, he was invited again, this time for the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II.
Grandpa actually said, no, he said, I've been to London, so let somebody else have a turn, that would be more proper. And the governor said, no, I want you, and it's settled, and you will go.
Years later, Ayuso shared the story of the coronations with his granddaughters, Margy and Patty.
He told me about just how much the UK, the big British government, wanted their local colonies to do for their own people. And so he played a role that way.
Now, Margy and Patty are passing on that history to the next generation.
We just want our kids and their kids to know that this was part of their lives, or their heritage.
If our dad were alive today and here with us, I could hear him saying about his dad, "Here is a little Mayan Indian from the jungles of Central America who made it to England for both a king and a queen."
In Granville, I'm Matt Gard for 13 on Your Side.
Wow. The royal family has other connections to Michigan as well. In 1959, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip toured the Great Lakes aboard the royal yacht Britannia. During that visit, the Queen joined President Eisenhower for the opening of the St. Lawrence Seaway, which allows ships from the Atlantic to travel to the Great Lakes. As part of the trip, the royal couple then traveled on Lake Huron and Lake Michigan. There's even a photo that shows the Britannia sailing underneath the Mackinac Bridge. The Queen and Prince eventually arrived in Chicago, and this film shows their motorcade traveling down Michigan Avenue to an international trade show at Navy Pier. The royal visit to Canada and the Great Lakes lasted 45 days. 13 on Your Side morning news on Saturday morning will not air because of ABC News coverage of King Charles' coronation, and that's going to start at 5 o'clock in the morning right here on 13 on Your Side. It will also be streaming live on ABC News Live.